This is Matthew Shack, and you're listening to The Flow Sports Radio Show. Well, as the great Mark Twain once said, reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. And that applies to your boy LeBron James, with back-to-back 40 bombs, and the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 101 victory over the Golden State Warriors to tie this series up at 3-3. This is why the Flow Sports Radio Show should be a show you listen to, because we're not afraid. We're not scared to say what we think. We're not allowing fandom. We're not allowing peer pressure. We're not allowing anything other than what we think and what we see and what we use to make this show successful, to put out there. And we stand by what we say. And I said 2 days ago it was going 7 games. And everybody was thinking, he don't know what he's talking about, man. How dare you say that the 73-9 Golden State Warriors isn't going to finish off the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5? How dare you say that they're not going to finish them off in 6? Well, I'll tell you how dare I. I actually watched the damn games. Okay? I'm eating and drinking and having fun just like you are. But the difference is I'm actually watching it. I'm actually watching every possession. I'm paying attention to everything that's going on that court. And I've seen in every game, even in blowouts, for both teams, that the team that got blown out were only maybe a few plays away from possibly turning that game around or winning that game. So that's how I knew it. Now let's get to what's getting ready to happen. This game 7 is going to make or break franchise legacies. Okay? It's going to be on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the real daddies out there. If you ain't a real daddy, I ain't talking to you. Now, I'm going to say it straight up. Golden State, the pressure's all on you. Because you can't be the best team in basketball, and then when it comes down to a game 7, after you've blown a 3-1 lead, and say the pressure ain't on you, and it's at your house. The pressure's on you, homie. I told you guys stop playing games. You guys are playing right into the Cavaliers' hands. All the jibber jabber, all the jaw jacking, all the press junkets and all the tweets and all the stuff that y'all do, man. You guys are supposed to be the class organization in the NBA. You shouldn't be saying nothing except looking at the scoreboard. But you know what? You're falling right into the trap. Too much talking. And did I see the 2-time unanimous MVP lose his damn mind tonight? Did I see the babyface assassin turn into Draymond Jr.? I think I did. I think I saw somebody who didn't get his way lose his mind. I think I saw a person who's used to getting the calls not get them tonight. That's the way basketball's supposed to be called. You shouldn't be able to just kick your leg out and just get a bailout call. That's why the referee kicked his leg out and showed Steph, look, Steph, you kicking your leg out, dog. Nah, because you're used to getting that. It's like telling a child who's used to getting whatever they want, nah, you can't get that this time. Then they start rolling around the ground in Walmart like they don't got no sense. But you played right in Cleveland's hands. Cleveland, you guys have a chance to do something that has never been done in professional basketball history. 32 teams have tried. 32 teams have failed. If you guys get this done, this will be the biggest upset in the history of professional sports. because you don't get to come back from a 3-1 against the team who set the all-time record in wins. Runaway favorites with the 2-time unanimous MVP with a 3-1 lead, and you come back and you win the NBA championship for your city that hasn't won in 51 years and a franchise that has never won before, and you do not get the title of the biggest upset in professional sports. And to LeBron James, I think you've kind of let everybody know. Don't be so quick to hand over the best player in the NBA title over to Steph quite yet. Back to 141s. And I mentioned Jay-Z last episode, and who was there? Jay-Z with his beautiful wife, Beyonce, sitting right there. The Flow Sports Radio knows what we're talking about. Keep listening to us. We're going to keep saying things that make sense. LeBron, I'm talking to you directly. If you pull this off, you will solidify yourself as an all-time top 5 player in the NBA. I don't care if you lose every final the rest of your life. If you pull this off, if you're able to do something that no other player has ever done in the history of basketball, you got to get that greatest small forward of all time title. And anything that anybody says about that, they can look at the 3rd ring. So Golden State, you owe this all to yourself. You better stop this man, and you better stop him on Sunday. That's why when he blocked that shot and he looked at Steph, you think he forgot the last game when Steph was talking crazy to him? You think he forgot that? Why do you guys think this man doesn't remember nothing? Why do you think just because you dislike him that he isn't going to come back and use his physicality and use his gifts just like Steph uses his gifts? Some of y'all just want to dislike somebody so much that you can't even see the truth right in front of you. LeBron is not a scrub. You might call him B's and H's and whatever else you want to call him, but the man is going to come at you when you challenge his manhood. Any man is going to come at you when you challenge his manhood. And that's what y'all was doing. That's what you was doing when you was calling them B's and H's and you know, talking about Savannah and all the stuff that was going on, whatever happened on the court, trash talk or no trash talk. You don't get to decide how somebody gets offended or not. Okay. Just like nobody got to decide that Steph was offended because you gave him a 6th foul and he got mad. He got mad and threw his thing, threw his mouthpiece and all that. So you don't get to decide how somebody gets offended. That's the person's choice. Some people decide that they're going to do things one way and another person decides they're going to do it another way. Okay? None of this stuff matters anymore. 48 minutes is all that's left in this season. Okay? It's all even, baby. Nothing means nothing. The 3 wins that Golden State has means nothing. The 3 wins that the Cavaliers got means nothing. It's all about one game. And as they say in football, any given Sunday. Because it's going to be on Sunday. Whoever wants it the baddest, whoever wants it the most, whoever's the one that's going to get out there and execute is going to be the champion. And whoever's a loser is going to be the GOAT. Now, real quick about these conspiracy theories that everybody's talking about. Where was the conspiracy theories when OKC fans was yelling and screaming about them? Where were they then? See, everybody wants you to do well. They just don't want you to do better than them. Okay? So as soon as it was on Golden State's doorstep, now all of a sudden, it's a big issue. But it wasn't an issue when Kevin Durant and them guys was getting railroaded. So I look at it this way. Anybody that plays sports knows when the refs ain't giving you calls, the best way to thwart that is to score. Make baskets. And you guys weren't making baskets. Okay? Cleveland shot 51% from the field. Was that a JFK conspiracy theory? You guys shot 40%. Was that a conspiracy theory? No. You just didn't shoot well. And you guys let LeBron James just go crazy on you. And where was my favorite warrior at? Draymond Green. I saw you on NBA.com or NBA TV talking about how if you would have played in game 5, y'all would have won. No, you wouldn't have. Because I said it last show you wasn't going to win. I said when LeBron and Kyrie was going like that, you wasn't going to win. And guess what? You had every cause to come in here and do what you needed to do. You had the Beetlejuice suit on and everything, like you was going to come in here, and you didn't get it done, dog. You didn't get it done. So I'm going to say this. Golden State, you have one more chance to right the ship. Because 5 years from now, nobody's going to care about no conspiracy theory. 10 years from now, nobody's going to care about no conspiracy theory. No one's going to care. They're just going to look at how many rings you got. They're going to look at what championship did you guys win and what championship did you guys lose. Time heals all of that. You got one more chance, Golden State, to stop playing. Cleveland, you got one game to go down in infamy as one of the greatest teams and one of the greatest comebacks in the history of professional sports. Something's got to give, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to be the one that's going to give up first. Because we're going to talk about it come Monday. Until then, game on. Game on.